What is up, everybody? We're back. Got another Sorcery Beta booster box. Yeah, we kind of learned about what the game really looked like from our first box opening. And here we are back for our second after just getting really excited and really just learning more about the game. The kind of just excited hype in the people who are paying attention to this game as well. And just, yeah, it's an exciting time to check out this new thing and kind of get some of the thrill of going back to the first days of Magic, especially with this box, a little busted there in transit, so not a bad one to open. You know what they say, it's always the beat up boxes that have the awesome cards in them. All right, everyone comes with this little foil sorcerer, which is great, kind of your generic class, but in foil, those foil avatars go for quite a bit online. I mean, it's hard to say right now, the game's barely been out, so all the prices are crazy. Who knows what they'll really be, but we'll just keep that guy sealed up for now. And yeah, we're going to just open some packs. We've learned a little more about the game, what's cool, what we're looking for. So this will be a fast one just for everyone out there. But yeah, so we start out with kind of our uncommons. Giant Shark, that's a new one we haven't seen yet. Shield Wall, very cool. It's a big set. It's about 400 cards. So the beta set, Far East Assassin Stealth, very cool. East Assassin throws an artifact. Wow, to an adjacent unit, very cool. Armos Militant, so that's our, oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah, 2 exceptionals in Elite. Huh, that's different. Usually it's, I wonder if there's something different going on here. So 2 exceptionals instead of 3 in that, and there's our Elite, is the Far East Assassin. And we'll go to our ordinary cards, a lot of what we've seen, but still some new faces. Men of Lang, Apprentice Wizard, Sandworm, Vile Imp, Minor Explosion, the Plume Pegasus, and a nice little ordinary land for our Atlas back there. But yeah, we'll just keep going here. So there we are, exceptional. So that's kind of our uncommon slot. Exceptional, the Brobdingnag Bullfrog. He's kind of a popular guy. And there's our Lava Salamander. Then we do have a rare there with our Squirming Mass. Whenever a nearby minion dies, it permanently gains its power. That's actually a pretty cool little elite there. Blank, which gets misprinted as Blizzard and foil, which is kind of wild. So those cards have their titles swapped in foil there. Extinguish, Wild Wars, Serpent, Wall of Air, Teleport. Ooh, and the Geomancer, a little avatar. We haven't opened him yet in our other boxes, so that's really, really cool there. Little avatar action. Very nice. Cool. All right. Little basilisks on top. Some more Call to War, Cone of Flame. Ooh, Craterize. That's another big wild one. Looks like it hits the whole board. As an additional cost to cast this, discard a site, destroy target site, and deal damage to each unit. Wow. So nuke a site and drop a huge template of damage down. That's a pretty wild one. It's got to be fun to cast. Love some of this art too. So good. Mortality, the Swan Maidens, Unravel, Sleep, Midnight Rogue at the end there. Very good, very good. And Arid Desert, a little ordinary Site of Ruin. Haven't been too Atlas heavy yet. Our first box was very Atlas heavy. Had quite a few of our uniques in the Atlas slots as well. Exceptional. Ooh. Dapperel Vampire. That's a cool art. And Anui Undine. Very cool. Little Island Spirit is our exceptional. And then our elite card is Unlikely Alliance. Draw a card for each rarity among allied minions. Interesting. It's probably not too bad. Draw 3, 4 mana. I don't know what the rate on drawing cards is yet in the game, but that doesn't seem too bad. Some more ordinary spells there. Common Sense, always checking in here for our foil slot, but so far no foils. And just ordinary lands, so off to a slow start on this one. All right, let's see what we got. We got an exceptional land right off the top there. And then let's actually swap these because that's kind of the rarity order there. And we'll move those over here, and we'll have some spot for unique cards. Exceptional, there's the Waypoint Portal. Another exceptional land, Mountain Pass, very cool. Devil's Egg, a little elite there. Apprentice Wizard, Men of Lang. So now we're kind of getting to the point where we've seen most of the cards. Wall of Air, love Exorcism's art, so cool. Sedge Crabs, get them, boys. And another little River of Summer River, down there at the end. Very cool. Exceptional Telekinesis, very good. Mariner's Curse. Whenever a minion enters the unaffected water site, submerge it. Oh, that's not bad. Just kind of keeps minions out of a location. Exceptional. Ooh, boom. There we go. A nice, unique, a ruby core. Very awesome. We opened one of these in our other video too. So working our way up to the playset, but 2 ruby cores. Very cool. Yes, awesome. Nice to see that. Big hit early. Ooh, Mage Slayer. Love the art on Mage Slayer. Look at that. Is that a Jeff Easley? No, Tony Sugshudio. I don't know how. Skudlow? I don't know how to say that. I'm very sorry, but beautiful art. There's a Jeff Easley, though. Raging Monster. Drown. Pirate Ship. A Swamp Buffalo. A Snow Leopard. And an ordinary Atlas card at the end there. It's a Site of Drought. Awesome, though. Way to rip the ruby core. We love it. All right, let's keep going. Exceptional Beast, the Monastery Gargoyle. The Tragedy Worrywart. Units nearby take no damage from magic spells. I love that guy. Better safe than sorry. That's great. Spire Lich is atop a tower, has +2 power, ranged, and spellcaster. That's so cool. So for a 3-drop, he can be a 3-power ranged spellcaster. That's pretty good in the tower bit deck. Very cool. That's fun. Ooh, another avatar, the Seer. This is another avatar we have not opened yet. At the start of your next turn, look at your next site or spell. You may put it, oh, so scrying. Very nice, cool. Little scrying deck ability. There we go. Back to our commons. Again, love the art on Critical Strike. Tufted Turtle, our buddy. Land Surveyor, the Dromedary, Swamp Buffalo, and just another ordinary one. All right. Let's keep rocking and rolling. The Phantom Steed, great art on that. Yeah, that is a Melissa Benson. It reminds me, I've always referred to her art for Magic with Nightmare as Ponyta or Rapidash because it kind of looks like it. And so it's cool because this kind of looks like they're shiny with the blue fire. So very cool to see Melissa Benson art. Love that. New favorite there. Geyser and House Arn Bannerman. And then our elite is a Wicked Witch. Nice, okay. She seems pretty good, actually. 2 power for 4, and other minions nearby have -2. Interesting. Troll, Incinerate, beautiful art on that. Incinerate, Border Militia, Fade, Female Muse, or Fenvale Muse. I always think that says Female Muse. Muck Lampreys, Bone Ravel, Exorcism, Sedge Crabs, and Autumn River. All right. We're looking for another saucy hit. We're looking for Frazetta Death Dealer or another core would be awesome. There's our exceptional Evil Presence. Holy Ground, which is actually strong. I think Holy Ground is going to be a pretty good card, at least in the early days of the game. So that's great. Wind Sylph, very nice. Exceptional Elite, Infernal Legion. At the end of your turn, deals 3 damage to each other adjacent unit. So little burn creature there. Ordinary. Boy, have yet to really see a foil, which is kind of wild, you know? We opened quite a few more in our other box, so maybe that's a coalition thing, but yeah, let's see. There's our Marine Voyage, the Vampire again, the Undyne, so that's kind of in the same order. We've kind of seen that sequence of that before. An Elite, Mega Amoeba. Moves by extending a single pseudopod from any part of itself. It occupies all locations it has ever occupied and has +1 power for each. Oh, that's cool. It just kind of like spreads across the board. I love that. Ordinary, just some ordinary cards there. Dispel's got great art. Exorcism, Mortality. So again, no foil. Kind of wild to be this deep and have not seen a foil, honestly, but let's see. We got the dodge roll. Very cool. Minecart Madness. Tring Constrictor, which is actually I think a pretty popular card as well. And then we've got the Diluvian Kraken. Submerge, tap, surface to strike each other nearby unit. That's pretty wild. So you can have it submerge and then tap to strike. That's cool. All right. Overpower's dope. Mage Slayer's dope. Muck Lampreys. And yeah, again, no foil. Wow. Really taking it to cleaners on this one. Hopefully some cores or something show up. Exceptional. The Poison Nova. The Host Eagle. He's taking the whole sheep with him. And the Accursed Albatross. Ooh, mix air. These mixes are usually pretty nice, you know. They play really well with those cores and kind of ramp out very quickly. That's one thing that's really interesting is the game has, you know, so many nods to classic cards like Grey Wolves, which is kind of your Ravenous Rats type card early, but all these movement spells and just some cool nods with like dual lands and these sort of Moxen to create some really interesting synergy to ramp cards out of your hand. You know, playing a dual land as your first sight and a Ruby core, and then next turn like mix air and something else, like you can play, you know, you could be splashed into 3 colors and playing a 3 or 4 drop on turn 2, something like that. There's an Exceptional Cornerstone. It's been a little updated from what I was reading. There's another one, Bedrock. So 2 exceptional lands. The Vinax Berserker. It's our last exceptional. Oh, and there we go. Nice little Jeff Easley drawing. The East-West Dragon. Very cool. Very cool. I don't know if he's going to see a lot of play, but 5 for 4 with Airborne's pretty good and free movement. Like, it seems like that's a pretty solid creature. Rain of Arrows, Apprentice Wizards. Here we go. Boil, Critical Strike. Again, no foil. Like, that's wild. I don't know if we're not quite halfway through the box, but getting close to it. We haven't seen a single foil card. So this might be a sad video. Exceptional Raised Dead, the Rolling Boulder, and the Wills of the Wisp. We've got an Elite. We also have only seen 1 unique. So maybe all the good cards are hiding in the bottom. An Elite Imperial Road, target opponent, then you may play a site adjacent to this one. Pretty interesting. I think there's probably some cool ways to box that in a corner and take advantage of that effect, especially since you get to play 2 sites back to back. So, or have them play a site near you, and there's a way to foil that as well. I think there's probably some fun tricks in the game to flood or ruin or destroy one of theirs and bait them in with that. Our Outback Strider, Buried Treasures, and Drought, very cool. And Earthquake, classic. Man, that makes me think of like the OG, some of the OG Earthquake art as well. You rearrange 2 sites within a 2x2 area. Very cool. That's actually a great ability. Move some sites around. Just love the art on Swan Maidens. Look at that. Cloud Spirit. Again, no foil. No foil at all. Just a box full of ordinaries with the sketchy little top. Man, who knows? Was this one just weighed out? And I was like, well, there's no foils in this box. Exceptional. Nesnath Gnomes, right? Burrowing, and at the end of your turn, they may burrow. Okay. We've got a Moonclan Werewolf and these Tide Naiads and Crusade, which is a unique. You may summon Earth minions to affected sites. Allied Earth minions occupying affected sites have +1 power. Very cool. Very cool. There we go through our ordinaries here. Fade's got great art. Sea Serpent, Unravel, Teleport. But again, no foil. No foil for us today. So Exceptional York Crossbowman, the Poisonous Dagger. Very cool art on that. Raised Dead, love Recursion. And here's another unique for us though. Twist of Fate. Exchange life totals with target opponent. X is the difference between your life totals. Okay. Wow. That's a saucy card. Ooh, and I think we've got our first foil in here. I can see it peeking out at me. It is ordinary, but it is our very first foil. Land Surveyor. Look at that. Beautiful card. And I actually think Land Surveyor is a pretty good ordinary. It's got draw a card. Like, that's great. Again, these foils feel so good. Love that. There we go. All right, so we got one. We're doing it now. Dark Tower. All right. Now we're going to begin. It's part of the box that has foils in it. Hopefully. Another Evil Presence. Wind Sylph. Vinax Berserker. And another unique. Queen of Midlands. She costs 5 and she's an Earth 2 Earth 1. She's comely and covetous. Wow. After an opponent draws a card, if they have more cards than you, you may draw a card. Damn. That's gotta be good. Yeah, we will put that over there. That's, I mean, like if there was a card like that in Magic, it'd be great. Ooh, here we go. Another foil. That Dead of Night Demon. Very cool. Very cool. Beautiful. These look great. Ordinary. Just some ordinary cards, you know? Beautiful. All right. Now we're getting some saucy stuff. Excuse me. Another Wildfire Forest there. Crave Golem. Very cool. Very spooky art. The Siege Ballista. Ooh, Battle Mage. Nice to see ya in our avatar slot there. Ordinary guys. Just some ordinary guys. Just a little ordinary guy. Lightning Bolt. We're doing it. Flying through. Red Desert. All right. Monster Hunter. Great. Love that game. Phantasmal Shade. Cave-In. Beautiful art on Cave-In. King of the Realm. Ooh, this is another saucy one. I think this is kind of popular right now. He costs 3 ground for 7. He's got 3 power, but other mortals get +1 power, and you control all mortals. So, just the mortal lord thing, and there's a lot of good mortals. So, that's pretty sick. King of the North there. King of the Realm, sorry. King of the North. Same thing. The Dromedary, the Palabri Bats, and the Lone Tower. So, let's keep going. So, seeing some saucy new uniques. The Whirling Blades is a vicious vortex of exceptional magic. So, kind of a movement attack. Whoa, Pudge Butcher. That's wild. Look at that. Immobile. Tap. Shoot a projectile. If it hits a unit, drag it to this location. Pudge may fight it. Dude, that's awesome. This thing is hideous and immobile, but 5 power for 4 and shoots a projectile. Like, that's pretty dope, honestly. Shrink. And then we got the Seer, which I think is our second Seer there. So we're eating some of our elite spots, the avatars there. Oh, there's a foil. Again, another ordinary. We've yet to open anything above ordinary in the foil slot. A little slow there. Yeah, these do have these cool backs. Isn't that cool? It's just like totally full art on the foil back of the land. Still cool. Teleport, Polar Bears, Mortality, Unravel. Great art on Unravel. And there's our Rustic Village. It's just a rustic little village. There's some exceptional demons and whatnot. Ooh, this is a popular one. Pillar of Zeros. This is kind of the big graveyard hate. Banish all dead minions and you heal 1 life for each. It's a unique site. And I mean, it shuts down the recursion deck, which is wild that it's Earth. But, you know, yeah. If you've been loading the yard too, not a bad way to heal. Like recur your big junk and then play this site and close it off again. But nice, another kind of high profile unique there. Very cool. Very cool. Just a bunch of our usual ordinaries we've seen. These are some of our guys here. Just some little guys. All right, Rustic Village. So we're kind of working our way down here. Let's see, we got 5, 9, 14 more packs to go. So a little halfway through. Let's do this thing. I think we can turn it around and do a spectacular opening. Let's see, nice little dual land off the top. Oasis. Very cool. Fire and water site. Yeah, we've yet to open any elite sites. A couple uniques, but no elites. Exceptional. The fairies. Or pixies. Sling pixies, which I love these art. Oh my gosh. Flanking maneuver. The Mega Amoeba. Whoa. Oh, wow. So, yeah. Oh, because our first one was exceptional. I'm silly. Exceptional. So, and then there's an elite monster. So, 2 Mega Amoebas here. Ordinary little Dead of Night. Grey Wolves. Let's fly on through some of the usual suspects there. Okay, ooh, a little Watchtower action, another exceptional. A little Nesgnath Gnomes. I love their art. That's so cute. Oh, another little duel. Very nice. Oh, a second Battle Mage. So we're getting hit heavy in that avatar slot. there. It's a little wild, but let's see how we do. You never know. A few more uniques might pull it around for us. Still light, very light on the foils. So we'll see how we turn out with that. Maybe there's a big juicy foil Philosopher's Stone in here. Let's find out. Another Moon Clan Werewolf. Whirling Blades. The Pudge Butcher. Vril Revenant is 2 air. He's got 1 power, Void Walk, and for 1 he gains +1 power. That's not bad. A little shade creature. That seems like it could be pretty good. With the Void Walk too, from what I understand, Void Walk is a little bit of evasion. Firebolt's so cool. Mad Dash. Unravel, Teleport, Sleep. Boom. Lone Tower. All right. Cave In. Love it. Telekinesis. Love it. Flanking Maneuver. Love it. Squirming Mass. Another little duplicate there. So we're starting to see a lot of duplicates within this box. Like a lot of these cards. Ooh. Oh, bam. Let's go. A foil Avatar. Those are saucy, especially Elementalist. Love it. That's a juicy foil. Look at that. Oh, yeah. That's great. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful hit. Some more ordinary guys, but a big hit on that one. That was awesome. Here we go. Shrink. Swiven Scout. Undertow. An exceptional land there. Ooh, another Seer. Man, our Avatar slot is loaded in this box. We'll have to go back and look at that at the end of the video, but we've opened quite a few Avatars. Quite a few Sandworms, too. We've opened 3 or 4 Sandworms. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling. The Swiven Scout, Drought, Wildfire. We've seen all of those. Mix Air. So that's our second Mix Air in the box, too. Here's our friend Blink, also known as Blizzard and Foil. Ooh, here we go. An Elite Foil. Ashelon Phoenix. Have not seen this card yet. 5 and 2 fire. It's got 4 power. It's airborne. It's an elite beast of Candescent Splendor. Very cool. If Askelion Phoenix would take damage from a fire spell or ability, it gains +1 power this turn instead. Wow, so for the burn deck, when this is in the way of that big fire spell you play, it'll just become like this crushingly powerful creature. That's fantastic. That's a great card. Wow, what a hit. Yeah, from what I'm starting to put together about the game, that's great for the burn deck to play. That Askelon Phoenix is going to do work. Ooh, we might have jacked up one of our cards there. Take it easy, we're getting excited. Crave Golem, Siege Ballista, Root Spider, and then another one of that big Craterize. Yep, Craterize. But Craterize does not do fire damage. It's not a fire spell either. It's an earth spell, unfortunately, because that would be dope to drop on that Phoenix. But still a cool elite spell. The big boom in the game so far that we've seen. Ooh, very nice. Now our foil slot's treating us right with a second elite. Mix Ignis. So we were talking about these mix spells, but catching one in foil is great because, again, sacrifice Mix Ignis. This turn, the bearer's next fire spell. So, I mean, from what I understand, first turn you can tap your Avatar, play a site. Then when you have that one from a site, you could play your core. And that'll be your turn 1 play of the game. Turn 2, you could play another site. So now you've basically, like, let's say they're all red, you've got 3 red and you've got 3 colorless. So you could pay this for a colorless, sacrifice it, and make your next thing cost 3 less. So I've got 2 colorless still, and I meet the requirement of 2 red. So I could play a 5-drop with a 2 red minimum. Like, we're almost getting to playing like one of our better unique creatures. Like this, we could play this Ashkelon Phoenix, right? Turn 2. That's how I'm understanding the game. I'm not positive, but looks like we might end up playing red. All right, beautiful. Wow, what an awesome pack that was. All right, we're starting to go places, kiddos. Mix Air Foil, love it. Or Mix Fire, whatever it was. Mix Pyro, Cave-In, Telekinesis, Phantasmal Sight. Boom, Grandmaster Wizard, yes. This is another one of the very high profile cards here. I mean, amazing classic art there. Like, that's just, oh, that's perfect. And Genesis, draw 3 spells, and he's got Spellcaster. Fantastic. He's pricey, but kind of a very high profile marquee card for the game right now, I would just say. So very cool to have him. He's going to be kind of one of those, I think, iconic figures of the game in his early years, which will be great to see. So some very exciting pulls here towards the end. I've seen some other people on the Sorcery Reddit commenting that some of their biggest and best pulls come from the bottom of the box. That was my experience as well with my previous video, I believe. And it looks, you know, hopefully we can be optimistic. Maybe these last 5 or 6 packs really have the juice. So we've got Summoning Sphere, York Crossbowman, and a Poisonous Dagger. Another Infernal Legion. Deep Sea Mermaids, Wall of Fire, Blink, Grapple. All right, Bone Rabble. Just fly through those ordinaries. And let's keep the hits coming. Hoping. Ooh, upside down. Okay. Sunken Treasure. Waypoint Portal. Stormy Seas. A unique Dome of Osiris. This site and minions here can't be attacked. Interesting. Wow, okay. That's cool. I was not aware of that card until this pack, so pretty saucy. Some of the usual suspects there, and an ordinary little village at the end. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Ooh, another foil in here. Thunderstorm, Upwelling, Wayfaring Pilgrim, the third Mega Meepa on the box. Wow. 3 elites, 3 duplicate elite. Like, that's pretty wild. Menalang, Fade, Anchorman, Pit Viper, Boom, and Accursed Albatross. So, nice little exceptional showing up in foil. Sandworm, Violimp. There we go. Boom. Lone Tower. All right, final 3 packs. Skirmishers of Mu, Frontier Settlers, Evil Presence, Mordric Druids. They're spellcasters. When you lose life due to an undefended attack nearby, the attacker's controller also loses that much life. Okay, not bad. Kind of a little pacifism, you know, preaching the pacifism. Cave Trolls. Ordinary Trollses put noses in holeses. But a beautiful foil. Look at that. Another little foil around us out there. Some more ordinary cards in the land. All right. The last 2 packs. Let's see what we do. Windsylph, Tvinax Berserker, the Werewolf. There's our guy again. We started with him. That was our first elite Far East Assassin. We're going to fly through these, but boom, foil elite, foil craterized. That's our 3rd craterized in the box, and a nice little foil there, so sweet. Boom, we're going to fly through those. We're going to land. All right. Our last pack. Blaze, Askelion Cyclops, Chain Lightning, another Mordric Druids. Fly through these ordinaries. No foil. And there we are, folks. But to kind of recap, in our foil slot, let's take a look. We've got a couple of elites. We didn't do too bad there with that. Some avatars. A foil avatar is a fantastic hit for us. All right, so let's take a look. We did hit a foil avatar. Beautiful card. Love that. We hit a Mix Ignis, Ascalon Phoenix, and a Craterize on our elites. And an exceptional Albatross, and I think the rest of our foils are ordinary. We've got 3 Seers, 3 Seers, 2 Battle Mages, and a Geomancer on top of our Elementalist, so kind of some wild collation there. And then in our unique slot, we've got the Dome of Osiris, Pillar of Zeros, King of the Realm, Queen of Midland, Twist of Fate, Crusade, and a Ruby Core. So not a bad box at all. Tons of fun. Really hype on Sorcery. This is going to be a really exciting new game to get into and just watch grow over the next couple years. And thanks for joining me, guys. I'll cut it here below 30 minutes. Peace.